Okay, so first things first, this is Paracord. I replaced the string that came with it. It was basically a shoestring, and I have about 5 feet, well actually almost 6 feet of paracord on this thing. And you know, whenever you wear it on the head or slide it off, you know, I have plenty of paracord. It doesn't look odd. That's another goal of my wearable survival kit, is I don't want it to look like I'm wearing a survival kit, and also wanted it to be comfortable as well. I didn't want to take items out of here because it was time to go or whatever, and I want to be able to put this on my head and keep it on my head for hours if needed, as is. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's in here. Alright, so the first item I have here is basically just a little bivvy. I say little bivvy, but this can support 2 people. It also lists a bunch of other uses for this on the actual blanket itself. This is also known as survival blanket, and it keeps you warm, but it, you know, in the cold, and it can keep you dry in the rain. So you use this along with the paracord, or grab it off my neck. I wear this every day as well. You know, I did the unboxing video of this. So Paracord. There's the reason for Paracord is because it basically, if you're not familiar with it, you can Google that. There's all sorts of websites that say 101 uses for Paracord. I'm not going to get into it right now though, but you can research that if you're curious. Okay, now this hat, and you can get any hat that has a little kangaroo pouch from pretty much any sort of outdoor store like Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop, you know, things like that. That's where I got this. I got this from Cabela's. Okay, so that was one of the first items I had. Now, some of you knife guys are going to be like, "What the heck? That's a crappy knife," and it is. This is the Gerber. I'll put it in the description. But you know, whenever I was handling this earlier, I mean, it has a solid lockup. Now it's also very sharp. I did some paper cutting with it as well. But you know, this is a folding knife is no substitute for a fixed blade, and that's why I keep a fixed blade, well, around my neck, as you saw, and also in my Altoids survival tin, and also around my boots as well. So this is just sort of in case you want to keep your edge on your fixed blade nice and sharp, and you can sacrifice the edge on this one. So very light use cutting for this. No batoning, trying to chop through trees or anything. Okay, another item I have here is a Bic lighter. I need to take off that little safety lock, but Bic lighters are really good. You know, I don't worry about this being crushed or whatever if it's on my head, but they're better, in my opinion, than Zippos in that the fuel doesn't leak out over time. So I mean, you can just keep this in your hat for a long period of time without having to worry about it. Okay, so those 2 items are kept on the sides of the hat. Item that's kept near the front of the hat, like in this little pocket, is this little whistle that came with the Azula neck knife that I just showed y'all. It's a great little whistle. And if you wanted, I can take this and put it on the end of this paracord as well. But it fits in that nice little pocket. So whenever the situation occurs, and a little bit later, I could put it on this end, and I could, you know, if I'm walking through the woods and you wonder if I see someone, I can, instead of yelling and them not being able to hear me, I can blow that whistle. Okay. The last item I have is something called Tinder Quick, and this you can also find in camping outdoor stores. And this is just in case. I like to have backups just in case I run out of, I don't know where my Zippo, oh here it is. not my zip up, my big lighter. Just in case this runs out of fuel for any reason, I can just use the sparks, and just use the sparks and ignite that with the spark. This is very flammable, and I got 4 of those. But if you wanted to, you could also keep this in my bug out bag, which I still have not shown video of yet. I'm still perfecting it because I don't want to show an incomplete survival. Anything that I feel is incomplete on YouTube. But you can use Vaseline and make it even more flammable. And if you put Vaseline on cotton balls or dryer lint, which is what this is, it'll keep the flames even more wind resistant. So this is another item. You can put that in a little bag like this if you don't want to go out and buy these things. Just collect your laundry lint. Alright guys, if y'all have any suggestions, feel free to leave them. Now remember, whenever y'all make your suggestions, that I am really wanting my hat to be wearable at all times, so I want it to be nice and comfortable. And I also want it to be, I want to blend in. So I chose this color for a reason. I didn't choose the hat because it had that in there, although just me being BudgetBugout, thinking, oh, I could use this as part of my survival system. But anyways, so if y'all have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Y'all seem to really like my survival kits more so than my knife vids, so I'm going to start focusing on doing survival kits and bug out bag kind of things as well. So thanks for watching, and I'm about to roll in the slideshow of other items that you can integrate into your everyday wear, or whenever you go out hiking and stuff like that. And this is instead of keeping a big backpack with survival items, and you can integrate it into your bug out. You can integrate this stuff into your everyday wear. Anyways, y'all have a good one.